my doctor said to me, well, you have fibromyalgia, and basically at that point it was a case of there isn't a cure. It's something you're just going to learn to manage. It came as a sort of a surprise to me that that's what it was, and it was something I'd never heard of. So that was a really difficult time because it was quite a feeling of isolation, kind of not really having much information. I struggled for a while and found that my life kind of came to a standstill. It didn't have any focus anymore. I couldn't work. Sort of my social life had suffered quite a lot because of symptoms and being unwell and having to cancel quite a lot. And so I was really on my own with it. And it was at that point that I heard about the Neuro Therapy Centre. That's when everything started to change, and it really helped me to feel different about my condition.
I was diagnosed with MS, and that was 15 years ago now. And at the time, well, I just burst into tears, really. I think I kind of knew. I sort of had a strong feeling that was coming, but when you hear it, it's a real kick. I can't really think that there was an awful lot of support. I think MS is so varied in its clinical presentations. I mean, I was working at the time and had two relatively young children who were making steps through their education, big steps, and my husband obviously, had his own work and everything. And I just felt it was important to keep that balance, to keep things on track. And at that time, my clinical symptoms were not showing, and my mobility is really my most noticeable deterioration.
The Neuro Therapy Centre is for people with long-term neurological conditions, and at the moment people don't have regular access to therapies through the NHS. That is principally around times of crisis, so we can offer ongoing support for as long as somebody needs it.
The Neuro Therapy Centre has been a real find. It's a real treasure. My profession is a physio, and in this area as well. I didn't even know it existed. I knew I needed to keep some form of exercise going. I knew I needed to keep mobile, and based again on a research really that my husband, after a discussion that we'd had, he found this place in Saltney and paid a visit and became a member, and that's just over 2 years ago now, and it's great. It really is a great little centre, and the treatments, the support, the friendship that they offer is really quite incredible.
It's something you can't get anywhere else because a lot of neurological conditions, fibromyalgia included, the support on the NHS is not really there. So what the Neuro Therapy Centre offer is specific neurological physio, which has helped me tremendously.
You meet one of the physios and you get an assessment, and based on that they propose a sort of a plan of exercise classes and potential treatments that are open there for you to use.
Membership keeps increasing, so it demonstrates that there is definitely a need for people to find this kind of support. So it really does help them manage their condition and stay fit and well and independent.
I was a dancer and had been a dance teacher and very sort of physically active. Our bodies are designed to move, and when you stop moving you get all sorts of problems. So having the support there and the advice and the classes with other people who are going through the same, that makes a difference you can't put into words, really. We
want to build a centre of excellence for people with a range of conditions where they can come and get expert advice and support and make ourselves more accessible and the go-to place for anyone with a diagnosis of a neurological condition.
I've been coming to the centre since about 2001, so that's about 16 years, and it has been an absolute lifesaver for me. I was on painkillers all this time, couldn't balance, was always falling over, couldn't walk. With coming here and doing all this rowing, it has enabled me now. I can walk around the house, I can walk around when I go to the hospital, I can walk around when I go to a restaurant, and I would not have been able to do this without coming here. I can't say enough about the centre, it's just absolutely fantastic.
My condition's still the same. I can't get rid of that, and it does cause me difficulty, but the centre has just changed my whole outlook, so I'm immensely grateful. But now I've been able to find that I can manage my symptoms better and therefore have more quality time with my family, so it's brilliant.
It could be depressing, but it isn't, because the people we work with are just so positive and so great. And they help to inform the shape of the services and what we can offer here as well.
Always friendly, smiling, and that's staff, patients, ladies in the kitchens, the guys who run the decompression chamber. I mean, everyone just smiles. If you get in without anyone talking to you, I don't know what's happened.